Yes, this is still a dominant issue that is going on social media and all the other talking points that is there today. Yes, Hardik Pandya's injury and whatever has happened has dominated this. But yesterday, sure, the world is a great place to be in at this point in time. Virat Kohli scored his 48th ODI ton. He ensured that India got over the line. Yes, there are multiple schools of thought as to, okay, he could have accelerated, but that is how Virat Kohli plays. 50 from 52, he scored his next 53 runs in 45 balls. It is quick enough. But then, the one moment which kind of felt that, okay, in addition to denying the singles, maybe everybody was playing to the gallery and wanted Virat Kohli to score 100, was this particular moment. The wide was not signalled. And at that time, yesterday night when I did the video about it, I had pointed out Rule 22.1 of the playing conditions, which explicitly stated that this should have been signalled a wide. But on deeper research and on deeper exploration, we found out that Rule 22.2.1 had an amendment in March of 2022. Remember, the ICC had given out a list of rules which were to be amended, and that all started in March 2022. October 2017 was the last time that this had happened. March 2022, there was an amendment in the rule. So was Richard Kettleborough right all along? What is that amended rule which ensured that Bangladesh, they bowled that wide ball, but it was not given? Now, the sequence of events is, he did not signal a wide ball, umpire Richard Kettleborough, when Kohli was on 97. It's a different matter altogether that he got to his 100 with a 6. Great. But prior to that, when Naseem Ahmed bowled that delivery wide down the leg side, Kohli just had a stare at the umpire, and that ensured he did not signal a wide. Already in the previous over when Hassan Mahmood was bowling, at that time a wide was signaled. Kohli was clearly displeased with the tactics. But Bangladesh skipper Nazmul Hossain Shanto stated that there was no deliberate attempt to bowl a wide. I mean, his team had already lost. What moral right would they have to then say, okay, we are going to deny Kohli a century? Would that have been a moral victory? Far from it. Now, the wide not being signalled was an amended rule responsible for it, because no deliberate attempt. So, that rules out the possibility, okay, maybe umpire Kettleborough wanted to ensure that, okay, we'll penalize the Bangladeshis because they are bowling negative tactics. So, no wide was signalled. But then, what is that amended rule? Now, this is the original rule in the MCC playing conditions. 22.1 judging a wide, 22.1.1. If the bowler bowls a wide, bowls a ball, not being a no ball, the umpire shall adjudge it to be a wide if, according to the definition, the ball passes wide of where the striker is standing or has stood at any point after the ball came into play for that delivery. So, look at what happened in the Ashwin case when Mohammad Nawaz was bowling. It was given a wide, but here it wasn't signalled a wide. Now, what was the amendment? Law 22.1 in March 2022 had an amendment. The statement that the MCC gave at that time was, in the modern game, batters are more than ever moving laterally around the crease before the ball is bowled. I mean, you shuffle to the offside, you try and make room, you do all the kind of shuffling at the crease. So that is why they gave an amendment to the rule. It was felt unfair that the delivery might be called a wide if it passes where the batter had stood as the bowler entered his or her delivery stride. Therefore, Law 22.1 has been amended so that a wide will apply to where the batter is standing. This is important. This particular point is important. Where the batter is standing, where the striker has stood at any point since the bowler began their run up. So, when Virat Kohli was there, he was batting at the leg stump line. Naseem Ahmed was bowling, and which also would have passed wide of the striker in a normal batting position. Now remember, Kohli did this. Remember, he just kind of bent back and ensured the ball passed and went past the leg stump. 99%, even in this technicality, if you read in between the words, there is no provision that says it can't be called a wide, because so that a wide will apply to where the batter is standing. He was standing on leg stump, and technically any ball that goes down the leg side is a wide, in white ball cricket at least. Where the striker has stood at any point since the bowler began their run up. There wasn't a prominent shuffle in Virat Kohli's thing. So, was the rule amendment followed at that time by umpire Richard Kettlebrough? He felt probably he kind of shuffled. So, that is why he did not signal a wide. Was that the case? Looking at the sequence of events, even if you go through the replay hundreds of times, there wasn't a very big shuffle from Virat Kohli. It was on leg stump. He just bent back and ensured the ball passed. But then he didn't signal a wide. Looking at that same convention, when Ravichandran Ashwin stood, he was still. Nawaz bowled a wide. If umpire Richard Kettlebrough was there, it might not have been signaled a wide. Misjudgment, call it whatever you might. Playing to the gallery, call whatever you might. In the end of the day, only one thing matters for each and every fan. Kohli got to his 100, 48th ton, one less than Sachin Tendulkar. He could get to 50 by the end of this World Cup. But the circumstances that were there in Pune, it did not feel right, it did not look right. That is the reason why, looking up at the rule books, any kind of amendment also, it just did not feel right. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.